Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Nightingale. Now this version that I have right now is about a month and a half old, so it's not going to be necessarily the retail copy that you guys get, and I'm not going to say everything's going to be different, but there's a few little art pieces here and there that are not in this version, so if you see that, just take it with a grain of sand. The retail version will be much better, and I would like to say a special thank you to Inflection Games for even welcoming me into the focus group. The last 18 months testing this game and giving feedback to the developers has been a truly educational, and I've really appreciated it. And to be able to interact with my own peers doing the same thing, it has been really amazing. And I think you guys are going to really like this game. Now the embargo has lifted as of today, and I cannot wait to truly tell you what I think and to show you the real game. So let's get started. Before we do anything, I'm going to get rid of my face so that I'm not in the way. Okay, so we're going to create our own character. First of all, you can have 4 characters. Okay. So we're going to go to the 4th profile. And customization is pretty cool. This will take you through everything. You can go ahead and read this down, but we're just going to, you can just start going through. There's different versions here. And it's not all select. We can do whatever we want. There's all kinds of different heads. This dude looks pretty amazing. I love the eyebrows. Dear goodness. 54. Okay, that's about right. Let's test the voice. That's a female voice. He's got amazing, look at this guy. He has got amazing eyebrows. That's exactly what I want. Here we can customize skin tone. We can increase redness. Maybe I don't like that color and I want to give him a little bit of, you know, a little bit of color in his body. There we go. But red, oh, that's actually looks pretty good with, okay, so we'll do that. Do scars. I do not have this part right here, but you'll be able to do scars, tattoos. Let's go on to hair. Hair color is gray. That's pretty, eyebrows cannot move. What about facial hair? Hairstyle, facial hair. Let's see what kind of, oh, the mustache. Bro, that is amazing. No, I like that. The big old Wyatt Earp stash, man. That's just absolutely dope. I love it. I absolutely love it. Eyebrows are good. I'm going to go to the next one. You can customize more in depth with different parts of your face if you really want to customize it to make the look that you're looking for. Skull, I mean, like, look, you know? Okay, so forehead, you can see, but we're going to leave it in the middle. I don't want to get too messed up. Brows, ears, cheeks. They give you a lot of customization. This is really nice. Nose, your jawline, of course, all the different settings for that, and your nose. Let's go to the eyes. Eye presets, we can kind of pull through these. He's kind of got that drowsy look, kind of like he just doesn't want to be here. Go into detail, inner color. Maybe I want to do something different. Maybe I want a little bit of red in that color. You guys, I can put just, let's see, I'll move the camera in here so you guys can see right there as I'm changing it. Pretty cool. Just the little minute details of the character customization is just so nice. Let's see. See, just all kinds of cool things that we can do. Let your imagination be your guide. I really kind of like that. Scale, veins. Look at this. You could put veins in your eyes, man. Maybe this dude looks tired, man. He looks like he has been through the ringer. It's been a day. Eyelashes, extensions. Oh my. Yeah, no thank you. Eyelash length, we're going to leave that alone. I am a guy. Same thing with the mouth height, cheeks, your teeth, everything. Pretty cool. I'll let you guys kind of, when you guys get your own copy, if you get your own copy, you guys can go ahead and go through this cheek color, intensity, like there's all kinds of stuff. Makeup for you ladies, all of that is right there. Select the starting circumstances for your character. These will change and evolve with gameplay. Nightingale is an evolving online multiplayer experience. You will be able to tune and adjust the difficulty of realms you access. Your equipment and items will help you prepare for adventures. The higher your equipment score, the more prepared you are. This is true, and we're going to go over this in these series, these 5 video series over this week, of pretty much what to expect in the first few hours of the game. I'm not going to really touch on the story too much because I'm going to let you guys really dive into that on your own. Difficulty, this is for you guys. I'm going to leave it at medium, but you can go easy, medium, hard, and extreme. As you can see, you basically start in your skivvies. We're just going to do some medium, just typical stuff. You can choose the realm start. Again, easy, medium. And if for some reason you decide, you know what, I'm going to go extreme, but this is really kicking my butt early game, you can change that while you're in that realm, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. But we're going to stay medium. So we're going to finalize, advance and finalize your character to begin your adventure. Here you go. Once you guys get through the initial cutscene, we'll be right here. So let's go ahead.
Let my words steer your steps.
All right, let's go ahead and go into here. Go into settings. Now, supposedly there is full controller support. We'll be taking a look at that later on in the series over the next week. One video every day will be covering gameplay of this, so look for that if you guys are interested. Let's just do gameplay. We got mouse input down here. I would like that to be lower, but it is not. What I'm looking for is audio. I want to turn this down just a smidge. There we go. We see ourselves kind of in this cave. Looks like all hell broke loose out here. What we want to do is just go on through.
How now, fleshling? Whither wander you, lost in our Feywilds? Show haste, human.
Here we go.
Quickly, before those bound fiends sniff out your despair.
All right, so basically what he's done is gone ahead and given us some realm cards, which we can find right here. He gave us a byway card and a forest card. What we're gonna do, this is the portal system. And how this works precisely is you're gonna conjure up specific realms, one that you're gonna go ahead and build your home in, and then as you go, you can conjure up different realms. These are procedurally generated, and it depends on the cards that you play to make that portal. You can go into that portal, in and out of that portal all you want, and explore that realm for resources. Different realms have different types of resources, so if you're building or crafting, you'll have to explore those particular realms in order to get those particular items. Once you're done with that realm and you've completely farmed it out, you can close that portal and then you can just do another one. But once that portal is gone, it's gone forever. You can't go, oh, I forgot to do something or I left something. It's gone. So this is how you're going to be able to farm for all those materials without having all that excess worlds or excess things bogging down your game. You're only going to have one world basically active at a time, but you can conjure and make as many as you want and explore as many as you want. It's super dope, and there's all kinds of different cards. We're going to go over all that, but let's just go ahead and play this card. We're going to put them both in here and then open the portal.
Fly, Realm Walker. The fiends have caught your despairing stench.
As you can see, they're coming at us. We want to get out of here. All right, so once you initially roll in, it's going to give you this, and you can continue your journey, but this is going to tell you everything about what you just rolled. Okay, so if you guys have not noticed yet, or you can't tell, the theme of this game is like a steampunk meets Midsummer's Night Dream, right? let's go ahead and go over the user interface first before we go any further so you guys can kind of get an idea of what we're doing. As you can see, the toolbar is split into two. On the left right here, this is our offhand. So like whatever you're holding an umbrella, you're holding food in your hand, a health potion or whatever. And over here, the 1 through 5, this is tools and weapons, okay? In the middle here, you have buffs and debuffs that'll appear right here. These 3 down on the left side right here will be food buffs. You have health and stamina. The bar around it that's blinking is our food bar. You will need to eat. If it gets to 0, you will die. That is a fact. The blue line on the outside is your energy. You will need to rest. This directly affects your stamina. Okay? This is big. The overall score of all your different things, your estate score, your gear score, and deeds, which is quests and things done, can be seen right here, and it's called Hope. Right now we have an equipment status of 3. That's because we have just the base smallest things that we can, and it can be seen up here. It's pretty in depth. And the higher the gear score, the higher the estate score, and the higher our hope will allow us to travel to different realms, go into different POIs to unlock blueprints and all kinds of stuff. But let's just keep going. So we're going to go over here. We're going to grab this. It's going to tell us that we can hit F and eat. And now it's going to tell us get rocks, sticks, and raw berries. So let's go ahead and go do that real quick. And I already know, so I'm going to grab all kinds of stuff. There's a stick right there. Stick, berries. Berries are great. Grab them when you can. Go ahead and grab these. I'm going to grab a bunch of sticks here because we're going to need them for other things as well. We might as well grab them while we're here. Just going to make our life so much easier. Trust. Now, if we come up to our journal by hitting J, you can see this is our only quest right now. We can untrack it. It's pinned up here on our user interface on the top right corner. We can untrack that and it'll come off, and we can track it. I love that feature. I like to be able to see what I'm doing so I know what my current objectives are. Sometimes you just end up grabbing all kinds of quests and stuff as you go in any game, and you end up just getting bogged down. This way I can focus on what I want and continue on. I have all the berries I need, but I'm going to grab what I can while I'm here. We're only going to be here for a short time. Let's go ahead and grab these. Sticks, berries. Okay. Now we need rocks. As you can see, everything, it's just littered with everything here, man. It's so much stuff. What I'm going to do is come through this little part right here. This is the portal that we're going to take that Puck's going to give us to do. But you know what? You can explore this area, just this area right here if you'd like. But, you know, I was testing it out and I was trying to go beyond it. And there's basically an invisible wall. So we're kind of stuck on this island. But there's some other areas we can explore. I want you to not just bypass these areas, but stop and kind of look around. I'll show you why in the next area. So we need rocks, so we need to start looking around rocky areas. Here we go, right here. These right here, this is what you're looking for when you're looking for stones, small rocks. I go into my inventory, you can see right there. There you go. We pick some stuff up and we have unlocked campfire. Perfect. I'm going to make the campfire right here. We're going to hit B. That's going to bring up our blueprint menu. And if you're crafting from your inventory, you would hit C or just tab over to whatever you're doing. The way the blueprint system works here is you put down the ghost and then you can fill. If you highlight over it right here on the top, you have those little blank spots with the plus symbol. Those are different augments for this particular workstation. If we had added them to, that would enhance specific aspects of that workbench. We're not going to worry about that right now. And then right below that is the items that you need to craft that particular blueprint. Now this works with bases as well. You could blueprint your whole base and then just walk up to it with the resources as you get them and go ahead and put them in. It's a really neat system, and I really do appreciate it because it saves time having to try to build what you want and then tearing it down. This is so much easier. So there it is. So what they want us to do is click on the campfire. There's two different things. You can click on the kettle or the below. We're going to click on the campfire, and we're going to put some wood in there. We're going to split that stack because I don't need all that. So I don't know, probably 10. That's probably too much, to be honest. And we can highlight over it. And all we have unlocked right now, as you can see, if I hit show unknown, these are all the things I could cook in a basic campfire. But we can get better cooking areas, just not right now. We'll unlock that. Now we can autofill it, or we can click this and then select from a list of what exactly we want to put in there, because items have necessarily different stats, and I'll show you exactly what I mean later on. But here we go. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll autofill it. We're going to do both with hitting over this. So we're going to craft 2, and we're going to hit craft, and we're going to wait. There we go. Now it wants us to eat. Let's go ahead and eat those. And I'm going to eat everything because I'm hungry. All right, let's talk to Puck. All right, once again, we need to go ahead and conjure up the portal. And this is just basically running you through, giving you used to using the portal and jumping to different realms. In the future, you're going to have to craft these or find them. But for now, in the tutorial, he's just going to give it to us. All right, so now we need to build a stick tent. If we hit B again, we now have a new blueprint unlocked, stick tent. These kind of clutch when you're out and you need to get some shelter, maybe a little bit of sleep, and you're in a different realm. They come in handy, trust. So let's go ahead and grab all these for sticks and plant fiber. And I was talking earlier in the last realm about exploring the area, even in the starting areas. And we're going to explore a little area right here. And we're also going to let ourselves overheat so I can talk and show you about status effects and what we got going on. All right, so if we hit this, heat, your maximum stamina is reduced. And then we're also tired. We need to make sure we rest. But first, we're going to go just book it down this way. I'm going to stand up in here. Let my heat drop below the middle line right there. And the status effect will go away after it drops below. Just like that. All right, we're good. Let's go. I'm going to go grab this stuff over here as well. Go ahead and grab all this. So we got this weird structure up here. Remember, we're in the Feylands. So just about anything is possible. You'll see all kinds of manner of crazy stuff. There we go. But we're going to come up here. You grab this. This is a little bit of lore. Don't mess with those guys. Let me tell you what right now. We come into this. There's a chest right here. We're going to go ahead and take these. These are different potions with different effects. This increases stamina. I am already encumbered because I'm tired, so that's reduced how much weight I can actually carry. All right, once you fully explored that, grab that. Here is the portal, but we need to build a stick tent. So let's go ahead, hit B, and we're going to put our stick tent down. Who is knocking stuff down, man? You. There we go. Now we need to build a bed. We now have resting. We got a little simple bed. We're going to put it underneath. This is a minimum comfort level. If your rest drops too low, you will begin losing max stamina and you will succumb if it reaches 0. Rest buffs increase as the comfort level of your bed increases. Amenities such as light, heat, and furniture increase comfort level. Higher comfort levels adds the varying levels of bonuses to your health and stamina regeneration rate. Resting requires a minimum comfort level. Building bedroll under shelter meets the necessary requirements minimum. So we can go ahead and rest. And because it's during the day, we're not going to sleep. We're actually just taking a short rest. If this was nighttime and I clicked on this, it would do the full rest, sleep at night cycle. And I think they just ruined my whole stick tent. Thanks, bud. What are you doing over there, man? I have no idea. What are you doing, bro? Are you trying to knock that thing down? Okay. Now we're going to craft our basic level of tools. We're going to hit C because we're going to craft it from our inventory. I just threw away all my sticks because we were overweight. And it just fell on my head. Thank you. I took a little a little damage there. That's all right. There's so much resources here. We're not really going anywhere. All right. Well, you mind if I take the logs, bud? I'll take these two, and what I can't carry, I'll go ahead and... They are just taking trees down. That is insane. Look at this. Why are you doing that, dude? All right. Let's get out of here. You're getting pushy. Now, the realms that you'll actually be playing on are going to be a lot bigger than this. This is just a little bit of a tutorial thing. Let's go ahead and grab that, and that, and that. And I think we shall be okay. Let me go and stand in the shade here. Now I can hit C, and I can bring these up. We'll start with an axe. As you can see right over here, it's telling us what we need. Craft it. And it's 1 of 1. It's now done. We're going to do a knife, a mining pick, a sickle, and a torch. Those are all done. Basic resources can be found and harvested in the realms. These resources can be used to craft items or refined into better resources using refinement stations. By using tools, you can harvest better resources with special qualities from the realms. Craft higher level tools to harvest from higher level resource nodes. Makes sense. Each tool has a certain damage type. Creatures with varying weaknesses and resistances to damage types. Creatures have varying weaknesses and resistances to damage types. All right. Now if we come in here, you can see if I equip my axe by hitting 1, my gear score has gone up. Let's go ahead and go back to the portal. We can open this up and we can get out of here. While we go in this water, we're going to get the wet status effect. And as you can see, drenched reduces your stamina regeneration drastically. You don't want to be wet. Like if we come in here, stamina regeneration is 3. That's horrible. Let's go ahead and play the cards that Puck gave us. Open the portal. Grab this. And through we go. Okay, so we need to kill some predators. So let's go ahead and do that. You can see this over here. If I go to my pick, I still can't because I need to upgrade my pick to be able to harvest this. There they are out there. I don't want to go in this water in the swamp because then I get the disease effect. And the disease effect will start ticking your health down. And since I don't have any health salve, we're not going to do that. But we're going to make our way to the portal. See if we can find some predators. There's some over here. You need your knife to go ahead and harvest them. They'll drive meat. I am now over encumbered. I'm going to get rid of some of this. Now, if you highlight over this, you'll see specific traits for this bone. But if we got like prey bones from something that's not aggressive, then it'd have different stats. And so what you use, even though it's tier 1 bones, they'll have different stats. And those will equate over later game to what you craft. You have a little bit of freedom of how you craft your items and what they do. Hey, hey, I'm back here. You see me? Nope. So now I have two different kinds of bones. They're both tier 1, but if we highlight over the prey, 10% max stamina, stamina regeneration, 5%, and poison resistance, 5%. However, with Predator, we have miasma resistance, health regeneration, and maximum health. Different stats, but I can use either one to craft what I want. Now I saw this point of interest over here I want to kind of take a look at briefly. As you can see, you got ingots, all kinds of cool stuff. I think I'm actually going to take those. That's pretty useful. They'll come in handy later. Again, it gives me a little head up. All kinds of things. Go ahead and consume that. I'm kind of hungry, to be honest. I'm really hungry. I am going to... It wants me to just power through this, but I'm not going to. Go ahead and do this. Ignite it. We're going to roast up some meat. And I think I'll do some mixed plants as well. Actually, do you have any more spinach around here? I'd like to mix it up. I'm kind of curious. No. There we go. I'll put that away. That's irritating me. Okay, so if we do mixed plants, we can select this. We can say we want berries and I want spinach. It's going to tell us what this is going to do, as you can see here. Maximum health, 27. Maximum stamina, 37. Health regeneration, 18. But if I decided I wanted to switch this, as you can see, it's different. Health regeneration is better. Stamina regeneration. Okay, max stamina. You can see how the stats change. Now, if I come over here, I have these running, and this will tell me the different stats it's running very shortly. We got the mixed plants, and as you can see, my health is slowly ticking up. And now it's even better because I'm full, and I got benefits from the stuff that I cooked. It's pretty dope, actually. But I'm going to cook a bunch of meat, so let's just get that going. Let me just turn that off. All right, let's go upstairs. A little bit of lore. Got some ore. Not incredibly useful now, and I'll probably just extract that for dust, but you can keep it if you'd like. As you can see, all different kinds of cool stuff. We're going to leave that there. There's another somewhere. I think it's up a little bit more. Okay, let's go upstairs. Like I said, look through this whole area. We're going to go up here. I know there's a chest up here. The umbrella, that's money. There's my healing salve. I want that. The umbrella, this is cool. For this, all you have to do is equip it. Go ahead and unequip that. And let's put this to that one. And I can go like this. So if I have my umbrella out and I was in, say, rain, this obviously would protect me, or hail, or if I was in the desert. And while we're holding it, we can do a little Mary Poppins action, guys. As long as our stamina holds out, we can jump off the edge, hold the space bar, and just drift down, just like Mary Poppins. It's like this. You can go into third person by hitting F5, or hitting it again, and you can come back. Okay. Now what we need to do, if we pull up the map, we can see this is where we need to go. So we're just going to put, this top ones are world pins. And then if like you found something Other than the big POIs that you wanted to check out, like a smaller POI, you can put these on there and they'll only show up on your map. But if you put these, like right here, just look right in the center of your screen. There it is. That way you can find it. And once you're done and you've reached it, you just click it again and it's gone. It's a nice feature for navigating. Really, really like that. We can follow this road, actually. If you have trouble and you find a road like this, follow the road. It'll always lead to this. Okay, now that we're here, we can go ahead, hit C. We need to make a Capulet, which is a little piece of armor right here. It actually tells us to do that. And this we can craft because we have hide and plant fiber. See? Because this hide right here has rain resistance by 5%. If we come over here, you can see rain resistance is actually increased to 5.3%. Obviously, that doesn't seem like a lot, but we are actually on the bottom tier, so. Now we need to make a healing salve, so we need to make another campfire. So let's go ahead and place this. Put some sticks in there, that's fine, let it go. And let's click the healing salve, bones and plant fiber. We can autofill that and we can craft. I need some more plant fiber, which is not a problem. Okay, so let's go to, I need to find a couple because I want to show you harvesting. I can find plant fiber. Here we go. So if I pick, right now in my inventory, I have no plant fiber. If I pick one, I get one plant fiber. However, if I use the sickle, is this right here. This is this right here, the makeshift sickle. I got 2. If I come back in here, it's now 7 because it was 5. All right, so we're good to go. Let's go ahead and make our other salve. I'm actually going to make all of them. There we go. Now, they want us to repair items, and this is how item repair works. What we can do is just right-click on it and select repair. However, you need this you need enough of this essence. As you can see, I have 218 of it because I've been just taking items that I find and going ahead and extracting. Like this, for instance, if I wanted to extract, it would tell me as I hit extract right there, it says 5 essence dust. I get 5 essence dust from going in and extracting that. So if I go ahead and do it, it's increased. So you got to make sure that your essence is always good because use that for crafting. You use essence. There's different tiers essence as well, from rare to uncommon to, you can imagine, right? It's pretty in depth, but we're just going to go ahead and use it to repair and follow the quest tutorial. There we go. So we can choose the starting realm that we want to start in. I'm going to select forest because that's kind of the most forgiving. Desert has really harsh heat, and swamp is pretty much most of the map is a swamp, as you would imagine, and staying in the water too long will give you disease, wet effects, and all kinds of things. So we're going to save that for later, and we're going to go with forest.
The mystery of the halt. Play your cards, but beware.
The bound will storm once the archway rouses.
Crack their pitiable little skulls. Show no mercy.
All right, let's go ahead and play the cards that Puck just gave us. And open the portal. And then we're going to wait
Remain vigilant
for the bound to come as this opens. It takes a minute to actually open. And the bound may come at us, which they are going to here just to show us in the tutorial. Headshots work good. Pick up the Bristol. That's this right here, the bound bristle. As you can see, it's also plant fiber, but It has a 10% maximum health and a 10% stamina boost, as well as I should fight. So as you can see, I had the same plant fiber item, but dropped from two different things. One is basically a more special of an item, plant fiber, the bound Bristol, and gives benefits and bonuses. Pretty nice. And the game's like this for just about everything.
Winding and full of terrors. Save yourself. Survive the realms. And rebuild all that has been lost.